Hello everyone, this is Gitika Chawla from USPC Jain Public School, and today we'll start our next chapter, chapter 12, Algebraic Expressions of class 7th. In this chapter, we will discuss about the algebraic expressions and how to simplify them. So here, first of all, I will give you some introduction about the algebraic expressions, then polynomial and its different types. Fine. So let's start it now. The very first one is algebraic expression. That what is algebraic expression in actual? So let's start it. Algebraic expressions are formed from variables and constants. So what it means here, as we know that we have read that earlier, that what are the variables and constants, and these algebraic expressions are formed with their help. We use the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on the variables and constant to form expressions. Clear? See here, I have given example here, that is 4xy plus 7. You can see here these are x and y, they are variables, and 4 is their coefficient, and here 7 is alone, it is a constant. So here this is an expression, because with the help of variables and constant we are representing algebraic expression. This one is one more example, 3pq minus 4r. Fine. These are the examples of algebraic expression. And after that we'll move to the polynomials. That what are the polynomials? See, an expression with one or more terms is generally called a polynomial. See here, this is also known as polynomial. Fine. Because a polynomial can be formed with the help of one or more terms. It can have 2 term, 3 term, 4 term or more terms, and these terms together they are making a polynomial. And we are having different type of polynomial. First of all, monomial. A one term expression is called a monomial. Monomial means single term. Single term. See here one example. I have taken 3xy. This one single term is known as monomial, and it can be negative also. See, minus 5pq, it is known as single term monomial. Then we'll move to the binomial. So what is binomial? A two term expression is called a binomial. Means in binomial there are two terms together. See, 5xy plus 3z, they are representing binomial, because in binomial we are having two terms. Fine. Then after we'll move to the trinomial. It is also known as trinomial. A three term expression is called a trinomial. Example, 5xy plus 3z plus 2. Fine. You can see here there are three expressions in this. See, and they are in addition form. They can be in subtraction form also, and they are different. So they are 3 in number. So these are forming trinomial. So same here. After that we will move to the like terms. What are the like terms? Terms which have the same algebraic factors as alike terms. See here, example 4xy and minus 3xy. We will just think about xy and xy. They variables. They should be same. Their power must be same. We will not bother about this 4 and minus 3. We'll just think about the variables. They must be of same. They must be having the same power. They must be of same expressions. That is known as like terms. Then we are having unlike terms. Unlike terms which have different algebraic factors are unlike terms. Example, 4xy and 3x. You can see here he is having x and y together, and here x is alone. So these terms are known as unlike terms. Now we'll start exercise 12.1. Fine. So here the very first one question is, get the algebraic expressions in the following cases using variables, constants and arithmetic operations. So what is saying here, he has given us few statements, and we'll use here operations, and will with the help of variables and constant we will make here algebraic expressions. Fine. So let's start it now. The very first one part is subtraction of z from y. Mean to say we will make an algebraic expression. How? By subtracting z from y. It means to say we are going to subtract z from y, so it is y minus z. Fine. And this is its algebraic expression. Then same here in second part, 1/2 of the sum of numbers x and y. Means first of all we'll do the sum of x and y, because sum is there. So we will do the sum of x and y. Then we'll do here 1/2 of their sum. So it will be x plus y divided by 2 or 1 by 2 x plus y. Same here, third part, the number z multiply by itself. Means say we are going to multiply z with itself. So it will be z multiply z equals to z square, because now here z is 2 times, so it is z raised to power 2. And then 1/4 of the product of the numbers p and q. Product mean to say we are going to multiply p and q and find out it's 1/4. So it is 1/4 pq. Then fifth part, the number x and y both squared and added. Mean to say we'll do the square of x and y separately, then we'll add them. So it is x square plus y square. Then next part, the number 5 added to 3 times the product of numbers m and n. Mean to say we'll multiply 3 and m, then we'll do it multiply with 3. Means say we're going to multiply m and n with 3 and we're going to add here, because they're asking to add 5 to the 3 times of the product of the numbers m and n. So 3 into mn plus 5 here. Then in next part, product of the numbers x and y subtract from 10. Means to say we will do the product of y and z. Means we will multiply y and z and subtract it from 10. Means we will subtract their product from 10. So it is 10 minus yz. Then here in next part, the last part of this sum, the sum of numbers a and b subtracted from their product. Means we will multiply a and b, and then from their product we will subtract the sum of a and b. So ab minus a plus b. So in this way we will write the algebraic expressions in question number 1.